What is up, homies? Welcome back to another trailer reaction from Heroes Reforged. We are, in fact, looking at the very first look at Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Part 1.
Parentheses, part one, that's right.
That was probably like my favorite part of the announcement today. I saw part 1 and I was like,
yeah.
What? They're working on part 1 and part 2 simultaneously, and the word on the street is that this trailer's dope.
Yep.
Augustine's not here. He's in New York, so he's not joining us. That's why there's only 2 boxes.
He's actually visiting Spider-Man, so...
He's visiting Spider-Man.
You know,
There's some unfinished business there.
He's got to take care of some stuff. Meet up with some characters in New York.
We're just gonna move on from that. Anyway, let's watch this trailer, shall we?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
All right.
Another universe.
I have a question about this tack thing.
Yeah. Welcome back, baby. Welcome back. Here we go.
The song still slaps 3 years later.
That's great. Is this the exact ending of the... No. Dude looks beefier. Did he work out?
Yeah, it looks a little different.
You got a minute?
Oh, what? Whoa, Gwen, how did she...
Hey, he looks a little different.
How did you get... How have you been?
It's a long story. Is this the room you grew up in?
It is, but my dorm room is very adult.
Right, no, of course. Hey, are these your drawings?
What? No,
Oh,
no.
good.
Okay.
He
missed you
is
too.
sweet on you, girl.
So, what are you doing here? I mean, I thought I'd...
Oh, nice. He's got the album cover in the back.
Wow.
Want to get out of here?
I'm grounded.
Miles.
Bummer.
What?
Is
Oh,
Spider-Man?
God, that's so good.
That's the coolest thing.
It's so
no, he's
good.
not.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah, he did age up a little bit, yeah. Yes, let's go! Oh my God.
Excuse me?
What?
¿Dónde estamos right now? Where are we? What's happening?
Oh my God, this is amazing!
Yes, Miguel.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Oh my God, dude, his suit looks so good. That's it? No, that's not it.
No, please,
can't
God.
be it.
No!
Come on. Hit us with that part one.
Holy crap.
Your move, Dune.
That's so good. Chris Miller talked about how they were working on part 1 and part 2 simultaneously, and then I think it was there was one of the reports that said that the part 2 will come out a year after part 1. So this comes out October next year. The next one should come out probably around the same time in 2023.
Yeah, my new reason to live, to make it to 2023.
If anybody could refrain from trying to murder me for the next 2 years, that'd be really appreciated. Thank you very much.
Please. Yeah, I got some Spider-Man movies to watch.
So actually, it's funny you mentioned that because I posted on my Instagram maybe like 4 days ago that I was going to start a rewatch of all the Spider-Man movies. I'm slotting into the Spider-Verse in there. At this point,
that's part of it.
At this point,
part of it. Look, it's the same thing as like I think that the Lego Batman movie is deserving of being a Batman movie and should be slotted in like a Batman marathon, movie marathon. Even though it's animated and its style is so different, at its heart, it's Batman. And Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, at its heart, it is the most Spider-Man thing ever made.
Oh yeah,
it's a perfect film. Everybody has their favorites, and that list, I'll be honest too, I've been rewatching the Spidey movies because No Way Home's coming out, and rewatching the Sam Raimi films and even the Mark Webb ones and the new ones. I'm like, I like Spider-Man movies. They're fun.
Spider-Verse is my favorite one.
Absolutely. And it was such a special film. The good news is I have faith that their story is going to be great. Will it be as great as the first movie? I don't know, but this feels great. And second thing, the technology, the advancements in animation techniques.
Better.
They're flexing when they're shooting you through a couple different universes because they're just like, okay, MCU, like hold my beer. Like we invented it. And we can push the style, you know, because Alfred Molina comes into the movie. He's still Alfred Molina. But if you take the Spider-Mans and you put them in different universes, they could look different. We're going to see what they look like in Spider-Ham's world and Spider-Man Noir.
I think that's what's exciting is the big experiment with Into the Spider-Verse was whether or not this style period would work. You know, we're playing with all these types of designs and stuff. And now it's like, oh, we got that on lockdown. Now let's flex and really throw different art styles into the actual story, not just the segments where we introduce other Spider-Man. And I think that's what's really intriguing is to see these characters literally go across the multiverse and see them engage in worlds that don't look like their modern world. All these different art styles that look like paintings or look like hand draw, you know, like I think that to me is the next evolution, the next flex for this franchise. And I'm sure they're going to continue that in Across the Spider-Verse Part 2. The fact that we're getting this as a trilogy is so goddamn cool. And
Adam, do you remember when they announced it and we were all like, okay, I don't know, like it was like Sony's doing an animated Spider-Man movie. Who's asking for this? And I remember, I think it was Chris Miller may have posted. He goes, just a heads up, our movie doesn't have the word animated in the title because everybody was just calling it like the animated Spider-Man film or Spider-Man the animated movie.
Right. And
hearing these little trickles of what this was going to be and then hearing rumors that it's going to be Miles Morales, and we were all as comic fans like, yeah, that's really smart because Peter right now is occupying that other space. So let's bring in Miles. I don't think anybody outside of the people working on this knew what it was going to be until we saw the trailer and until it came out.
Oh man.
And even then I think about it and I'm like, I can't believe this movie, the first one exists, let alone, now there's going to be 3 of them.
Yeah.
New favorite trilogy of all time.
All time.
Move over, Toy Story. Get out of the way. Lord of the Rings, Spider-Verse trilogy.
And I also think like you can't help but look just at the title of the movie, Across the Spider-Verse, and think like, what could this mean in the future?
Adam,
we
Adam,
have what?
Adam,
what?
Don't go there, girlfriend. Don't go there, girlfriend.
I think it would be nuts if like, I don't know if this will happen. This might be too crazy. And maybe Sony's like, we're crazy, but we're not that crazy. If you end up having like Shamik Moore show up as Miles Morales in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Would it be cool? Hell yeah. But then like, do you make Haley Steinfeld a Spider-Gwen and...
Right.
And Kate Bishop.
And does Agatha Harkness show up as Olivia Octavius?
Exactly.
Like, yes, there are some things there. Yeah.
Blade and well, I guess his uncle is technically dead, so I guess never mind.
I mean, but still, you're right. Mahershala, he's already been in Luke Cage. He's I think that it's a great, fun fan conversation to have. I don't know if Sony would push this into Roger Rabbit territory, but it's not Roger Rabbit. It would be different. I mean, the only Roger Rabbit thing about it would be that if Spider-Ham ever went into a live action world, he might have to stay a cartoon. He'd be animated. Yeah. And the other thing too is like, I love Miles and I love that he is the heart of these films. Yeah. And then I hope one day,
his own thing.
Yeah, I hope one day, whether it's Tom Holland, like he's already talked about, like maybe he dies, his character Peter dies and passes it on to Miles, like the version of the original origin from Ultimate Spider-Man comics, or he just steps aside and there's a live action Miles that becomes the focus, the nephew of the Donald Glover version of Aaron. I would still want a live action Miles to kind of be separate and different than this and like still have his own thing and still be able to like be a part of the whole Marvel
have his own journey,
have his own journey. But the thing is that these movies have done Miles so well.
It's kind of a tough thing to like.
It's a tougher act to follow than like the 2 live action Peters.
Yeah.
Frankly, you know what I mean? I know people love their Tobys and their Andrews, but I'm like, look, when I grew up with both of those versions and knew that the MCU was going to be like, we're going to do Peter Parker, I was like, cool, you could do a lot of stuff. But thinking about Miles, I'm like, dude, what could you do? I don't know. But I still want to see it. I want Miles to live forever.
The one thing that I do remember, I believe is true, that they had considered putting Toby, Andrew, and Tom Holland Spider-Man into the movie as like cameos.
Yes, I think you're right. I think they were going to voice sort of animated versions of themselves. You know, with the whole history of Spider-Man, again, like Lego Batman, that great moment in Lego Batman where they're like, there was that time in 2016, in 2012, in 2008, in 2005, in 1997, in 1995, and you know, and that weird one in 1966. Spider-Man has a real cool history too. I want to see the Japanese Spider-Man with Leo Pardon, like that huge robot that he has. Like, I want to see that. That was also stuff that was touched on in the Spider-Verse comic with all of the amazing artists that contributed to the whole crossover, and Dan Slott was writing the main Spider-Man line. That's all the blueprint. And so, yeah, shout out to that comic, man. If you are a Spider-Verse movie fan and you still haven't read it, no better time. No better time, because that actually might be where some of the ideas for parts 2 and 3 now are going to go. Get Marvel Unlimited. Check it out on Comixology Unlimited. Check your local library. Get that shit on Hoopla. No excuses. Read some comics for the love of God.
There's no way we're not going to try to get into the screening as early as possible and just experience it. Plus, we get Oscar Isaac this time in like the whole, I'm assuming the whole movie, which is going to be amazing.
That's right, baby. It's Poe Dameron. It's Moon Knight. It's fucking Apocalypse. He's back, baby.
Jesus Christ.
Miguel O'Hara.
Oh, God. They use so many actors for all these franchises. This is insane. But they also did say there was like a little interview on I think it was EW that did with Lord and Miller, and they were saying like, you're probably going to see Miles interact with characters he's interacted with before, and a whole new slate of characters. So whatever they're going to do in part 1 and 2, I think is going to be a lot of fun. And just like the last movie, I think even though the movie is very much about Miles Morales and his story, ultimately how I see them is they are an enormously huge love letter to Spider-Man, the character and what he represents, or what Spider-Man represents.
Yep. All the way.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get Spider-Man in this. Aunt May is gonna have some powers flipping around.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Universe. Like, it's gonna get weird. It's gonna get weird.
I'm into it. I'm into it. We'll probably get like a first official trailer probably sometime in the beginning of the year. It's still early. It's still about 10 months away. So
I mean, do you think we could get the full official trailer like attached to No Way Home?
That's what I thought it was gonna be. That's what I thought. Yeah. That would have made the most sense. Even though it's 10 months ahead of time, but like Spider-Man No Way Home is probably like the biggest movie of the year. So just play this, honestly.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this in theaters then. Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
And this in 3D, like Into the Spider-Verse in 3D was amazing.
You
guys need to go see this in 3D. It's unreal how good it looks.
You're gonna be like that kid in that meme that's like,
Let us know in the comments below what you thought about this first look at Across the Spider-Verse. What are some of your theories? What characters would you like to see, good or bad? And what deep cuts do you think would be really fun to put in cameo capacity or story-wise or otherwise? Let us know in the comments below. We are going to see Spider-Man early, so we're going to be dropping a review fairly soon. Stay tuned for that. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, let's go.
Bye.